Hi, welcome to IKEA.
This is my college campus.
Correct, but I see you're on IKEA.com ordering some college items.
My daughter's room is pretty bare. We need a lamp, some comfy pillows, her favorite stuffy.
Dad!
With pickup options, we've got what you need to conveniently order IKEA. Literally anywhere.
Sweet. More time for gaming.
And studying. Wait, where are you going now?
Got to show the ultimate Frisbee team how easy it is to order from IKEA. Get IKEA whenever, wherever, however you want. Choose from thousands of pickup locations, affordable delivery options, and more.
Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply. This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states or situations.
BTW FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an adjustable implant, 68 milligrams radio pair. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
Collaboration despite difficult relationships, strategies for working effectively with others. Even when personality clashes arise abstract, effective collaboration is critical for organizational success. But aligning diverse personalities and working styles can be challenging. This article explores research-based strategies for productive teamwork. Even when personality clashes or interpersonal tensions arise. Key approaches include respecting differences while finding common ground. Maintaining transparent communication, addressing conflicts constructively. Prioritizing shared purpose over personal agendas. And embracing compromise. By leading with integrity and a balanced perspective. Managers can inspire cooperation across functions. Mergers, an international project.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at Polestar.com.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
While conflicts cannot be avoided, addressing tensions constructively and emphasizing common interests sustains collaborative cultures essential for addressing complex problems and achieving shared goals. In any organization, effective collaboration is key to success. Teams must work together cohesively to accomplish shared goals and initiatives. However, getting various personalities and working styles aligned is often challenging. While we cannot choose our coworkers, we are responsible for finding constructive ways of relating despite difficulties that arise. Today, we will explore research-based strategies for collaborating productively with others. Even when personality clashes or interpersonal tensions threaten to derail working relationships. With a focus on open communication, mutual understanding, and compromise, leaders can overcome conflicts to achieve cooperation. Respecting differences while finding common ground. Diversity of thought and experience within teams fuels creativity and innovation. However, blending viewpoints also breeds potential discord if members fail to respect differences. Christoph Brown and Gay. 2011. Before cooperation can occur, individuals must acknowledge their own biases and perspectives are limited. Finding common goals and interests provides an entry point for setting aside disagreements. Thomas and Kilman. 1974. Shared objectives, like serving customers or the broader organizational mission, can help refocus energies on synergizing talents. Rather than demands, asking thoughtful questions helps illuminate others' perspectives and generate alternative solutions. Stone et al. 1999. Communication is key. Transparent, two-way dialogue lays the groundwork for cooperation despite conflicts. Gibb. 1961. Teams performing at their best spend time clarifying expectations, confirming understanding, and airing concerns. Haji and Toreish. 2009. Active listening shows respect while surfacing miscommunications causing friction. Framing issues factually rather than emotionally facilitates problem solving. Farmer et al. 2003. Regular check-ins keep collaborations on track by addressing tensions before they escalate. When difficult discussions are inevitable, maintaining an open and inquisitive stance models constructive engagement for others. Address conflict constructively while avoiding or suppressing conflict preserves superficial harmony. These approaches damage trust and stall progress long-term. Chosvold. 2008. Addressing tensions directly and resolving underlying issues builds confidence and cooperation. Thomas Gilman's, 1974, Conflict Modes Framework illustrates 5 styles for handling discord: competing, asserting views forcefully, accommodating, yielding readily to others, avoiding, sidestepping issues, compromising, finding middle ground, and collaborating, integrating inputs to satisfy all parties. The latter two prove most conducive for long-term relationships and team effectiveness, as each side makes an effort to understand others and find mutually agreeable solutions. Focus on shared purpose over personal agendas. Collaboration thrives when individuals place priority on collective goals over individual priorities. Chapman and Flynn. 2001. This involves check egos at the door and accept alternative perspectives as valuable contributions rather than threats. Sessa and London. 2015. Check assumptions and mitigate unhealthy competition by recognizing strengths in others. Maintain enthusiasm for the team's mission, celebrating small wins together and reinforcing one another's efforts and ideas. Campion et al. 1993. A shared sense of purpose strengthens bonds and keeps energy focused outward despite interpersonal frictions that will inevitably arise in close-quarter teamwork. Compromise where reasonable while maintaining principles when strongly felt. Teams prosper when members accept imperfect solutions requiring give and take. Sessa and London. 2015. Thomas, 1976. This involves assessing positions pragmatically and relinquishing attachment to personal preferences where team interests warrant flexibility. Compromise does not connote weakness but reasonability, a hallmark of strong collaboration. Continually revisiting issues with an open mind and willingness to rethink stances fosters cooperation by building understanding versus resentment. Lead with integrity and a balanced perspective as informal or formal leaders. Maintaining fairness, consistency, and diplomacy is paramount for gaining cooperation from varied constituents. UCL. 2006. Jung et al. 2015. Acknowledging limitations in knowledge while avoiding actions disrespecting others' dignity fosters trust. Leaders steer clear of factions by considering perspectives holistically rather than favoring a subset. Unambiguous communication of expectations along with recognition of contributions keeps all pulling in the same direction. An even-keeled, judicious approach to challenges prevents single incidents from disproportionately damaging relationships or team morale. Authentic concern for people coupled with a solutions-oriented mindset inspires commitment to shared goals above petty personality clashes or power struggles. The following section applies these collaboration strategies within specific organizational contexts and examples. Collaborating across divisions in large companies with multifaceted operations. Cross-functional cooperation is crucial yet inherently complex given varied departmental priorities and cultural norms. Doherty. 1992. For example, research and development teams aiming to launch innovative new products must carefully partner with marketing to determine messaging resonating with target audiences. Personal-professional styles often clash amid competing deadlines or perspectives on feasibility-profitability trade-offs. To align initiatives effectively, regular innovation summits bring representatives from R&D, marketing, sales, and production together to listen for understanding of respective pressures, constraints, address conflict constructively, clarify how each role supports customers and the company mission, focus on shared purpose. Identify reasonable compromises where priorities diverge such as staggered rollouts satisfying innovation appetites yet ensuring quality control, compromise. And empower subcommittees to address inter-project handoffs transparently and collaboratively. Communication is key. Focusing on the customer experience rather than parochial interests generates commitment to cooperative problem-solving despite intrinsic tensions between functions. Mergers and acquisitions. The post-merger period brings turbulence as distinct work cultures integrate amid uncertain job roles and priorities. Weber and Tauber. 2012. Personal insecurities flare and coalitions form along former company lines if diverse views aren't respected. For a technology firm acquiring a software developer, the CEO establishes mutual understanding as top priority. Town halls emphasize listening without judgment to surface anxieties, respecting differences. Cross-functional, navigator groups facilitate open discussions on retaining strengths of both legacy cultures while streamlining redundancies, address conflict. Social events off-site nurture informal trust as integration proceeds collaboratively, focus on shared purpose. Maintaining this balanced, empathetic approach to change management inspires cooperation critical for capturing synergies despite natural interpersonal frictions inherent in major organizational transitions. International project teams. Global initiatives require transcending geographic and cultural boundaries to synergize diverse skills. Early and Mosikowski. 2004. However, collaboration across languages and work styles presents inherent challenges for cooperation if not carefully managed. For an automaker launching electric vehicles across Asia, Europe, and North America, the VP spearheads teams comprising regional engineering and marketing experts using virtual workspaces. Communication is key. Cross-functional, integration sessions surface divergent viewpoints respectfully through structured discussion, respecting differences. Establishing protocols clarifying nuanced industry regulations avoids unintentional miscues damaging trust, address conflict. Recognizing varied holidays, work norms, and individual contributions inspires cooperative problem-solving on tight deadlines despite inherent societal differences between partners. Focus on shared purpose. With patience and cultural sensitivity, even international project teams can overcome barriers to productive collaborations. Conclusion: in any organization, balancing varied personalities and work styles within teams presents an ongoing challenge. However, maintaining respect, open communication, and a shared focus on outcomes above preferential working methods provides frameworks for overcoming frictions that will inevitably arise. With integrity and comprehension, leaders bring out cooperation in others even when disagreements surface. Prioritizing mutual understanding over individual agendas and finding reasonable solutions through compromise sustains collaborative cultures imperative for addressing complex problems. While conflicts cannot be avoided, addressing tensions constructively and emphasizing common interests inspires commitment to shared goals above petty discrepancies in work styles or opinions. Ultimately, collaborating effectively involves continual efforts to blend perspectives for synergistic outcomes benefiting customers, employees, and wider stakeholders.